Hello everyone, it is Chanel Holt, Miss Aqualam, and thank you so much for watching my video. As you know, if you're my friend on Facebook, I should probably put this on my professional page as well, but I am starting a series called Chanel Holt Grad School Prep, where I will basically just talk about how I'm getting ready for grad school, my thoughts on this, that, everything pertaining to getting ready for this new chapter in my life. Um, if you don't already know, I attend Indiana University of Pennsylvania. I am a vocal performance major. I am a senior. Did I say that already? Sorry. I transferred from Messiah College after my sophomore year, and this is my second year here at IUP. And I will do another year on top of this year. So I'll graduate May 2019, and then I will enter grad school if everything goes how it's supposed to go, fall of 2019. So that would be like late August, early September. Yeah, so let's just get into the first topic. So I came here, I'll probably have more than one video regarding this specific topic just because I can go on and on and on about it. But this is my fourth year of school, so if I were a traditional college student and I followed the, track and I didn't transfer or do any weird things, I would be auditioning for grad school and auditioning, applying and auditioning right now. My auditions might not come until January, February, but for the most part, I definitely will have already sent in my applications and been waiting for those results and everything and scheduling auditions. So when I first got into college, of course I wanted to finish in 4 years. So it was like the normal thing to do, and everything didn't work out for me, which is totally fine. Like, I'm actually thankful that it didn't. But I'm so thankful now that it didn't, because I'm here now and I'm just like, I am not where I want to be. I'm not where I feel like I need to be to start going out and auditioning, and the voice I have now is not what I want people to see, as far as grad school wise and people that would be listening to me. So in that way, God really, well, in every way, he really worked everything out, and yeah, now I'm just kind of I'm like gonna keep going on that path. But anyway, so I have one more year to still prepare and study, and I'm very thankful, like I said. And we're just going to talk about some of the technical things that I still do not have down that I really want to focus on in this next year. I would say the two biggest things that I have to work on technically. I know there's a lot of things that I have to work on, but I think most of them are just things that I will need to polish, and that are just like several loose ends, and I don't think they're really detrimental to my singing, but there are two big things that I think will hold me back, so that's just what I wanted to speak on. The first thing would be my breath support. My breath support is absolutely ferocious. It's not actually ferocious, but it's not that good either. It's gotten better, obviously, because there's no way that can get really worse. I don't really know how that would happen, but I think that will be probably my biggest thing that holds me back. Obviously, breath support, if you're a singer, you know that is the fundamental thing that you have to have a pretty good hold on to sing well. And I'm not a terrible breather, but my lack of being able to breathe at a certain level hinders me from being able to perform at a certain level. So, that being said, it affects me in not only, obviously, as far as sustaining long phrases, that's kind of difficult for me, but more importantly, when I have anything really above like when I get up there, which I do because I'm a coloratura, if you didn't know, I'm a lyric coloratura, it's the notes are there and they're ringy and they have a nice ring to them, but there's not a lot of meat behind them. But it's not because I don't have the meat. It's just because I'm not supporting the sound. And for instance, I just did Glitter and Be Gay in my last recital, and my voice on that day, there's a story for that, so let's not even get into that completely. But in general, and even, and I heard it because I listened to only like 2 or 3 recordings from my recital that I just gave, but I was listening to Shepherd on the Rock, the Schubert, Der Hirt auf dem Felsen, and even in some of my high A's, I noticed that it wasn't really that supported, and I was like, I mean, an A is like, it's high, but it's not like, oh, that's so high, like, this is a new one. Like, when I had my E flat, that was like, okay, girl, you gotta buckle up, you know? But an A, I've been singing A's since high school, like, it's not anything, like, special, you know? But it just was not, it didn't have the roundness and the depth that I possess. And it kind of disappointed me, and I was like, okay, that's a huge thing that is gonna take my performance from here to here, like instantly, is connecting to that breath. I know I sound like this is obvious stuff, but it's like stuff that's not actually that easy when you get to doing it. Like, you get out of breath and you're moving and you just, you know, you like forget to actually focus your air, and, you know, it affects things. The second thing I would say that I need to work on is, backspace. The other biggest thing that is affected by my lack of breath support is my sparkle and glitter in my lower to middle range. Obviously, I'm a lyric coloratura, so my natural happy place, my natural meat and potatoes is higher. It sits about probably, sorry to play shark tone, but between an A or an E and a B flat, that's like my happy, comfortable range where I just lock into that sweet spot. And everything below that is just kind of like, it's gotten so much better, I swear, but it's still not really as full, and it kind of sounds like a slightly different person singing when I get into that middle and low range. And I think that's also a lack of connecting to the breath. Sometimes my teacher would do stuff, Dr. Savarino, whatever, and just have me kind of start from somewhere in my comfortable place and then bring it, kind of like smear it down so that I still have the sensation and the placement of that high place, but in a lower place. It's hard. It does not happen overnight. And sometimes it's just kind of like, I can't keep it. Like, how do I keep it the same? And one thing Dr. Hastings has worked with me a lot with is keeping my throat the same and not like modifying as, now obviously you might have to modify a little bit, but for the most part, I just kind of would change my whole format in my mouth to compensate for where I was in my range. And that's probably part of the thing that's contributing to my lack of this overall full sound. So yeah, okay. Second biggest thing that I need to work on before grad school is my coloratura. My coloratura is not bad at all. Part of the reasons why I can't do certain coloratura definitely would be due to my breath support. Obviously, you know, all that movie stuff, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of breath, and a lot of solidity, what's the word? A lot of, and you just are solid, like unmovable, and just like keep giving that air, and I'm just like, I don't have enough air, and I'm not able to feed and fuel the melismatic passages. And other than that, if I'm a coloratura, I can't be able to only do certain coloratura. Like, I don't know if you guys know about, I don't know if you'll understand this if you don't or haven't sung coloratura yet, like if you're a young singer, but if you have, then and if you've sung a lot of it, enough to know different scenarios, you can probably attest to there are certain passages that will come really easily to you that'll just like kind of roll off and you're like, oh, there it is, bam. And then there's other ones that are just like, they do not roll. They're just like, ooh, this is some work, you know? And like for me, let's see, what's the coloratura? Oh, like the coloratura in Piangerò la sorte mia, Handel from Giulio Cesare. That thing, that comes naturally pretty easy to me. Like I never had to work on that coloratura. It just kind of like, it was cool. It was there. And that was, okay, example A, good. Example B, Alleluia from Exultate Jubilate by Mozart. I did that 2 years ago, around, I think like March or April of 2016 for this church gig, and it was like, I had to do it so slow. I could not do it. It was so hard. And I waited so long to practice it, like before my church gig, because I was like, I knew it, but I hadn't sung it very much. And my choir director, like, she kept telling me, it takes a long time to get into your voice, like you should start working on it. I'm like, I know it, like I know it, I knew it in my head, I really did. And I was like, I'll be fine. Honey, let me tell you, this that just does not come very easily to me. I don't know what it is about. Maybe it's where it is in my range. I don't know, but it is just, it's hard for me. It's to this day, it's hard for me. And I haven't practiced it since because I just like haven't been focused on that specific Mozart. But I can't say I'm a lyric coloratura. If I say that, I'm going to be expected to be able to perform certain things at a certain level. So I really just need to, those certain kinds of melismas that are giving me trouble now, I'm really trying to just do them and work on them so that they can actually they can come off a little bit more crisper and clearer, like coloratura is supposed to be, crisp and clear, you know. So yeah, I didn't always think I was a lyric coloratura, although my teachers had told me, but I was just like, I think in my head I was kind of like, this is too good to be true, like, I'm a lyric coloratura, that's so cool, you know. But like, now I actually do think I am. Like, I've sung enough stuff successfully that I'm like, okay, yeah, I think I actually am this Fach, and it's really cool. But I definitely think it comes with, not that every other Fach doesn't come with pressure to do it well, but I just feel like maybe it's just because I have such high standards for coloraturas, and when it's not done well, I'm kind of just like, you know, so I don't want to be that person. So I think it's just, it's high on my hierarchy list of things to master, because you gotta have a coloratura, honey. What is opera without coloratura? You know, you have all the Bellini and Mozart and Handel. I mean, you have to be able to do coloratura, even if you're not like a high soprano. You have to be able to do coloratura. It's just part of what we do as opera singers, and it's written in so much music. It has to be what you're good at, you know, if you want to sing a lot of stuff. So, yeah. So how I'm feeling about this state of the two things I have to work on. The breast support thing, I think I need to start running, because I don't know how else to like, and I guess also when I sing, I always like do all this emotional stuff and but I need to just, like my teacher always tells me, like, still, like, you're like a tank, you're unmovable, you're untouchable, you cannot be swayed, to just stand and sing, and don't even any of this stuff to help compensate or make you feel anything, just stand and sing. So that is what I need to actually, like, I know that's what I need to do, well, my teacher tells me, so I need to just do it, because it probably will actually help me, but it's just so hard, because it's so a natural for me because I'm so used to doing things to, you know, compensate for my lack of breath support. And I should probably start exercising. I used to exercise regularly, and then somehow I just kind of fell off that boat, so I don't really, I just don't exercise anymore. It's really bad. But anyway, and so I know I need to do these things. I feel good about at least that I've identified like 2 huge spots for me to work on. I'm also scared because I'm feeling like it's my 4th year of school and I still can't do this right. And, you know, thank God I have another year of school. So, you know, like I still have time to practice before people will start actually hearing me for grad school and everything. But it's still, you know, it puts a fire under your butt because I have some pretty tall dreams as an opera singer, and it's not light stuff like I want to sing at this church forever. It's like, no, I want to sing at the Met. So yeah, that is a big, you took some balls for me to say that like out loud, you know. It takes balls for me to say that to people because they're gonna hold me to that, you know. They're gonna be like, she wanted to sing at the Met, but she never actually, you know, like it's so scary to tell people your dreams because then you open yourself up to like ridicule and everything. So, you know, I know I'm a hard worker and I will not, that's one thing that you will never have to coach me on. You need to do this. Like, no, I am on it. Like, I love what I do and I want to be good at it. I really, 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 really do. And I spend a lot of time, I think I spend a lot of time and energy just trying to further my education in singing and make sure I'm the best singer I can be right now. So, and I get really impatient with myself. I'm like, I should be farther, I should be able to do this, but this is where I'm at. So I have to just love it and accept it and just keep pushing and then keep on reaching those higher peaks, you know what I mean? But it is kind of scary because I'm just like, you know, I do believe this is what God has for me, but I can't let them be like, okay, well, he'll do it. I'll just chill out. Like, no, you better have your butt in a practice room every single day, practicing your arpeggios and everything. And, you know, there's no time for slacking. There's really not any time for slacking whatsoever. So I think I have a constant pressure cloud over myself, which isn't bad. It's just, it's pressure. It is what it is. And a constant fire under my butt, you know, like reminding me like, okay, you're doing well, you're working hard, but don't ever lose track. The moment you take your eyes off, that's when you're gonna fall and drown. So I have to just keep on like, and just keep on going, like focus, 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 because I'm trying to be at certain places by the time I'm 27. So, and no, I don't mean the Met actually this time. I'm not talking about the Met, but, I'm trying to be at certain houses, which I don't want to talk about because I'm really scared, but I already said the Met, so like, what other one is like worse than the Met? It's not a worse. I just said the Met because in general, people know like, if you're an opera singer, where do you want to sing? The Metropolitan Opera. Duh, of course. And let me just get this very clear in this first video. I may never sing at the Met. I may absolutely never even walk into the Met except for to go see a show. And no, my worth is not determined by that. And will I feel fulfilled in my life? Yes. I'm already feel fulfilled because I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So, you know, there's no contract or anything that can make me feel more valuable because I already know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I have my confirmation from God, not from other people. But the Met would be a great place to sing, and there's so many other great places to sing that if I never sang at the Met, I would feel like, oh, I didn't make it, or I'm not worth anything. Like, no. I'm gonna be good because I work hard. And yeah, there's no way for me not to be good if I keep on doing what I'm doing, you know what I mean? So Yes, but I would like to sing at the Met if that would be a possibility in my life. That would be amazing. But yeah, that's that. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm so excited that you guys are here to see my video. Please like, share, and subscribe if this is helpful for you. If you have any questions, be sure to comment, or you can message me on my Facebook, Chanel Holte-soprano. I will see it and I will answer, I promise. I don't think I've like neglected a message on there ever. And yeah, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your love and your kindness. And just thank you for being awesome people. And thank you for like thinking of me and praying for me and sending me good vibes. Like, I'm thankful for that. Like, you guys, I always tell you, I could not do this without you. Like, if there weren't people pushing me and cheering me on, I probably couldn't be this way. So it means more to me than you guys probably realize. So thank you so much. And yes, Soli Deo Gloria, of course, always glory to God alone. Yes, I am Christian. Yes, Jesus is my Savior. If that's not your thing, okay, fine. But while you're on my Facebook and my channel, we will acknowledge the Lord and we will serve Him, because everything we do is out of obedience and response to the Holy Spirit. So, yes, just to clarify, if that's not your thing, please don't comment like, well, everyone doesn't. Okay, well, you might not want to watch my channel then, because I'm always going to be repping Jesus Cristo. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!